Today's economy is really rough, with hundreds of firms laying off and with hundreds more about to do their own layoffs. So here's your layoff survival guide if you find yourself impacted by an unfortunate layoff. So let's go. So layoffs are one of the toughest career experiences, even life experiences, that we ever go through. I've personally been impacted by a layoff, so I know how it feels, and it is not fun. With that said, it's also not the end of the world. You can turn one chapter into even a better next chapter in your career. Here are a few key ways to do just that. So first is to negotiate your severance package. If you have a severance package, or you expect to get a severance package, negotiating your severance can help you maximize the benefits that you receive and ease the financial burden of being laid off. Research average severance packages for your industry and also for your position, and use that as a starting point. Consider asking for extended healthcare benefits, outplacement services, additional pay. Just make a compelling case for why you deserve more and be willing to negotiate. It's important to remember that your employer may be open to negotiation, so don't be afraid to ask for what you want. And remember, it's always better to be looking for a job when you have a job. So in some cases, and I've done this myself, you can even negotiate to extend your actual end date that's on file, so that you can legitimately say that you're still part of the organization while looking for your next role. And this extends your employment dates so as to minimize the time between jobs. Next up is your resume and LinkedIn profile. So you want to go beyond just updating your resume or LinkedIn. You want to turn your resume into a rock star resume, and you want to boost your LinkedIn profile to be what I call a luscious LinkedIn profile that really gets attention. You can also check out some of my other videos where I show you exactly how to do this. Your resume should be tailored to the position that you're going to be applying for. So you can use ChatGPT for this, and it can be made very easy. Just copy and paste both your resume and a job description that you like, and ask it to customize your resume to best fit that job description. And that'll save a ton of time. Here's another big one. Be sure to focus on the measurable accomplishments that you have delivered in both your resume and your LinkedIn profile. So I find 70% of resumes and almost all LinkedIn profiles do a terrible job highlighting measurable accomplishments, okay? Numbers, numbers, numbers. So don't let your resume or LinkedIn profile be one of these. Use keywords and phrases that are relevant to your industry and position to help your resume to stand out. Now, for LinkedIn profiles, you should showcase, again, your measurable achievements and provide a comprehensive overview of your career. LinkedIn is not meant to be super detailed, so always leave them wanting a little more so that they will need to contact you. And the most important part of your LinkedIn profile is having a professional photo, as well as a fantastic headline and about sections. Recruiters search based on what you have in your headline and about sections. So make sure that these are attention grabbing and truly showcase your value. Then be sure to network with industry leaders on LinkedIn who will check out that luscious LinkedIn profile that you now have. And by the way, I'll be sure to link video on how to build a rockstar resume and luscious LinkedIn profile at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Next up is tapping the hidden job market. So the hidden job market refers to job openings that are not publicly advertised, yet they do exist. Did you know that 70 to 80% of all jobs are actually in the hidden job market, yet they're not posted anywhere? So if you want to know the number one way that experts find these hidden jobs, here it is. Believe it or not, it's about connecting directly through cold email and LinkedIn messages to key people at companies that you want to target working at. And you can leverage ChatGPT for this too. Just ask ChatGPT for the 20 best companies in your industry that are local to your city. and ChatGPT will provide you a whole list of targets. Then you can ask it for the names and titles of the leaders at these companies, and you will be off to the races. Before we get to the next few keys, it would really make you an extra awesome person if you could throw us a like and subscribe for more awesome career success tips. So next up is networking with industry leaders. Networking with industry leaders can help you find new job opportunities, build relationships, and stay connected to the industry. You want to attend industry events, join relevant online groups like LinkedIn, and reach out to professionals in your field. Make sure you have a clear elevator pitch that highlights your skills and accomplishments in 1 to 2 sentences max. So for example, I'm a business transformation guy. I've led a handful of the biggest transformations in my industry, and I got my last 3 companies to market-leading profit margins. How's that? So when you reach out to these industry experts, be prepared to ask for advice, recommendations, be super professional, make sure to stroke their ego, and always follow up with a thank you note or email. Remember that networking is a 2-way street, so be willing and definitely offer your help and assistance where it could help them to support the others in your network. Next up, this idea may be out in left field. However, it also might be very lucrative for you. Joining the gig economy. So just because you're looking for your next job doesn't mean you can't put more lines in the water to catch more fish, right? So consider joining the gig economy by consulting or freelancing in your industry. You can go to Fiverr or Upwork and list your services there for hire. You might just find that your side hustle becomes your main hustle if you put in enough work and have patience to get there. Plus, this will help you build a great network of contacts that you can always lean on later in your career. Next up is take advantage of educational opportunities. So use your time off to upskill and expand your knowledge. Take online courses. LinkedIn has some that you can check out. Attend workshops or conferences or pursue a new certification. Consider learning any new skills or technology that may have come into high demand in your industry. AI, anyone? Definitely check that out. Get up to speed, and you might differentiate yourself in your next interview. And definitely stay positive and motivated. Losing your job can be a challenging and a stressful experience, but it's important to stay positive and motivated throughout the process. Focus on your goals and take small steps toward achieving them. Celebrate your successes along the way, no matter how small they are. Stay connected to your support network, whether it's friends, family, or a professional coach. Take care of your physical and mental health by exercising, meditating, and engaging in other self-care activities. Remember that this is a temporary setback and that you have skills and expertise to succeed in your career. So your next opportunity is likely just around the corner. Speaking of succeeding in your career, here's how to build that rockstar resume and luscious LinkedIn profile we talked about earlier. So check that out right here, and I'll see you there in just a second.